Hey everybody! Whoa, that was kind of loud. I wanted to talk about the fact that I'm playing Fallout 3. So you guys must be wondering, well, this is not Call of Duty, so why is this on your channel? Well, I wanted to switch things up. I didn't want to make it just Call of Duty, but then you could also say, well, you said your account's mostly made of shooters. Well, technically this is kind of a shooter, even though it's mostly an RPG. I just find it as a mesh of the two. So that's why I'm pretty much putting it on the channel. I'm putting it on the channel mainly because I needed some variety in it. I just didn't want nothing but Halo and Call of Duty all the time. So, as of right now, I'm doing a Let's Play on Fallout 3 because this is probably my favorite game of all time. And that's literally by far. So that's pretty much why I'm putting it up first. And it's a really long game. It's probably going to go on for months. So I'm probably going to switch between games. I don't know what you guys want. So Fallout 3 I'm probably going to do. Sort of bring in an audience like that. And then, if anything, I'll switch games between months maybe. If this just drags on and isn't fun anymore. Just, if anything, leave some feedback. Put some comments down below. Tell me some suggestions. Tell me what you think. But I didn't just want to do live comms of Call of Duty or Halo, or just do channel updates every week. I had to do something for you guys, since it's just a 3-day schedule. I need to crank up the amount of videos. So instead of just one Call of Duty video or one Halo video every day, or at least 3 days, I'm probably going to give out 2 videos a day. And then one's going to be a commentary, one's going to be a Let's Play. But I'm going to get more into detail on that in the 3rd channel update, which is going to come out, like, I think next week. And then you guys are going to be able to get more of an understanding of what's going on there. So yeah. Also with the heads-up display, I'm probably going to change it up too. I might make it different just because this is a different series. Maybe live comms I'm gonna stick with the normal one. An idea I'm having in my head is might be changing it to be like some sort of green color. Not just because it's Fallout, but just because it might be the Let's Play sort of color, sort of to differentiate the two. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. So without further ado, let's start Fallout 3. New start. I would have played this on my computer rather than the 360, as you can see. What? Right there. I would have played it on my computer, but it keeps crashing. I tried to fix it. It didn't work. So if you guys can, help me out. Tell me what I can do, because I could play it there and I can play with all the DLCs. The only DLC I have on this one is Broken Steel, which extends the game after the game ends. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, this is my favorite game of all time, so let me give you some backstory on why it is. I played this game way back, I think it might have been 2008 or 2009 when this game came out, and I must have been, let me think, that's like 6 years ago? I might have been 13? 12? Yeah, I might have been 12. And I think this is when I had live, but it was the first game I ever really got into. It's the first RPG I've ever played. I didn't really beat the game, I just played through it, and I was just so amazed with what you could do. The different skill points, the different ways you can go through the game, the different like enemies that you found, the different places around DC. I didn't even know it was really DC until I really got into the monuments. I didn't really care about the setting, I just cared about shooting things. But everything just fascinated me about the game. Just the VAT system where you can like lock onto any specific part of the body. It's just so cool to me, and I haven't had this feeling on any other RPG since. But for sure, this is like my favorite game, simply because I've learned a lot from it historically. Even though this is a fully fictional game, there is a lot of historical monuments in there, and there is a lot of elements of the game that are present in real life. but it is by far the most complicated and most like diverse, varied game I've ever played, and it's still gonna stay up there, even though the games now are probably 10 times bigger than this game now. It is still the best game ever.
Since the dawn of
at least I don't know about you guys. Tell me what you guys, what your favorite game is down in the comments. Because for sure this is my favorite game. And
blood has been
to continue on that story, I played it then, but I didn't finish it. But then I rented it. I went to Blockbuster. Yeah, I went to Blockbuster, and I rented it there. I think 10 times because I just went back to it and played it more and more and more. And even when I beat it, I still went on playing it. And one day for Christmas, I ended up getting the Game of the Year edition. It came with all the DLCs.
The world was
and when I got all the DLCs, I pretty much played it full. Like that's when I played everything. But it was not, and as that went, I got the full experience. And even with that, I still kept playing and making other characters and playing more because I just did not get enough of it. Just the different perks and stats I can put to the character make the game even change even more was just insane to me. So yeah, that was cool. But then I ended up selling the game, and thinking back on it now, it's probably the worst decision I've made when it comes to selling games. Because usually I do sell games. I don't like having a big of a collection. Usually a lot of my games are in my hard drive. But for sure, I had the most fun with this game. And when I sold it, I was like, oh, that was the stupidest decision I've ever made in my life. So yeah, that ended up being pretty bad. So later on, I ended up, I think, renting it again. I don't even know what I did, but for sure I ended up buying it here now on the 360 when I saw the chance. And it was kind of cheap. I think it was on sale, and I just saw the chance. I glanced onto it and I bought it. And I also bought Broken Steel for then I can get the level 30 cap, and then I can keep going with the game even after like the game ended. So that was awesome. I was able to get it, but then because of my stupidity, I ended up getting the game again on the PC. So yeah, I got it again just because it was the Game of the Year edition and it was really cheap because of the Steam summer sale. So when I got it then I wanted to play it so badly because now I knew, now I can play everything from start to finish, all the DLCs, and even in my PC, and it's a pretty good rig on my PC, so I thought it was pretty good, the purchase that I made. But I ended up starting it, and it ended up not working, because apparently there's something in the, I don't know, the coding of the game, I don't know what happens, but it just does not let you when on certain operating systems, so I have Windows 7, and apparently that doesn't work, and especially with the number of cores I have, it doesn't work that either, so whatever, I really don't care. Alright, enough babbling about my history with this game. This game is awesome. Now let's start it. And yes, I picked male. I said female. I'm not feminist, I swear. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with the sexual innuendos that comes with the dialogue options when you're a girl. I don't know. It just doesn't make me comfortable, you know.
Daddy, you're going to need a name, aren't you? Your mother and I have been talking. What do you think about...
Oh yeah, name. So, I wanted to be Evil Karma this time. Every time I've played this game, I've always done Good Karma. So, I think now I'm pretty much going to go straight up Evil. And I thought of a name. I tried to do this before. I'm probably going to use it now. It's kind of offensive, but I might as well do it. So, we're going to start with... His name shall be... Douche. It's not done. His name will be Douche Nozzle. Douche Nozzle.
That's a good name, don't you think? Fits you perfectly.
It fits. Wow,
Looks
my
like
dad
you
is
finished
already
the gene
offended.
projection.
Already.
Let's see what you'll look like.
No wonder I grew up to be a really bad kid, right? I was looking at the races. I also did this before. I've never done. Usually done Caucasian or Hispanic, but now I was thinking about it. I think. I'm not saying they're douches, they're not, but I'm probably gonna pick Asian because I've never really played that before. It never came across in my head, so I'm gonna just play it. Why not? Not saying Asians are evil, but you know, you gotta keep an eye on my character. Well, I'm gonna use this one. That's kind of stereotypical. Let's see. I don't want to get into this sort of detail. It's gonna take hours if I really want to get into it. So No, I'm not gonna get into this right now. I like the way it is. There was one hairstyle that I saw in the preset that just caught my eye. Yes! Nothing else calls douchebag. Like, come on. There's a color... I need to put like a really dumb color. Is this like blue? Oh no, it's black. Pecan? Oh, dude. Oh, dude. What is that? This guy's a punk rocker. Orange. Yellow. What the frick? That's a large emphasis on the yellow. I think I'm gonna end up giving him a white haircut. You know what? Let's give him black, whatever. I want to give him like a really annoying... This one. Or is there anything else? Like, just put this one. Done. Yes.
You're going to look a lot like your dad.
Really? You're hiding that under that mask?
Oh, oh, very strapping.
It's a big world out there, son, full of all sorts of people. What about you? What kind of person are you going to be?
I would laugh if they just like, brought a giant screen down and then you can pick
She's in cardiac arrest.
how your life is going to turn out. And that's exactly what happens.
1,000. 2,000. Come
Imagine
on.
how complicated that character
Hang on,
creation
Captain.
would be.
Hang on.
Dog killed in
Get my
action.
head in the game.
Friendly chopper inbound.
Can I not grab this thing? Well.